All right, Shalom. We want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Karkadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. And salutations to all you Akim that's pushing this word in sincerity of heart throughout the four corners of the earth. You know, with the brothers from the DC camp, you know, DMV camp, you know, and come back at you another lesson. We're going to entitle this one, What Will Be Your Solution? Okay, now, brother, look up that word solution. Because we all ultimately, we know and we seeing the problem that's being created. They're going to look for the reaction, and then there's going to be a solution. And we know that Esau is going to bring about his own solution, but what will be your solution, man? You know, Esau going to bring about a solution that he's going to present to you. You know? You got that word, brother?
Okay. This is a definition for solution. It says a means of solving a problem or dealing with a difficult situation.
Yeah, a means of solving a problem or dealing with a difficult situation. Now, right now, they got what? They got this coronavirus, man. You know, that's going around, these pestilences. So you seeing the different measures that they taking to make sure that this thing don't spread. They coming up with their own solution to this problem that, you know, a lot of, you know, maybe they created, you know. But was one of the solutions? Oh, they got to take these electronic tags, you know, so that the people, you know where they at, you know.
I got the origins of the word too.
Mm-hmm.
It's the origin. It says solver, which means from Old French, Latin, loosen. You know, so they're feeling the pressure right now. You know, they're feeling that death on all sides. You know, and it's coming to America.
Yeah, that's the scripture too. Get that.
Okay.
You know. Y'all, anybody say something?
Yeah, precept. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:1. It says, "But of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of Yahweh cometh as a thief in the night." For that's talking to the men of the Lord. You know, the brothers in the know. You know, and this is why we appreciate this truth so much. Is because as the bros is talking about, all these things is actually about to come to pass on a fast track, you know, and these people gonna get caught with their skirt down. That's what the scripture's talking about right here. Verse 3, it says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them." Right, you got President Trump out here talking about make America great again, and he backing up the things that he's doing to make things great again. Hey, they think it's gonna be good. It's gonna be peace and safety. But brother gonna get in second Esdras. It will in second Esdras 15, where it says they not even gonna regard their kings nor princes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all this is coming to this place, man. You know, all this is coming, and these people don't expect it. It says then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with a child, and they shall not escape. You know, and that they is these people that's in the dark, man. You know, because if you had your lights on, or you had a flashlight and you seen that ditch, you're not gonna fall into it. You know, these people ain't got that flashlight. We do, so we're not gonna fall into that ditch. We see it coming. You know.
Yeah, hey, like the brother saying, because they're gonna be caught unawares, they gonna be the ones that's gonna take the solution of the so-called the devil, all right, the so-called white man, when he presents it, because they weren't prepared, man. You see, they ain't gonna be used to what's happening, so they're gonna be looking for a way out. You know, they're gonna be looking for a relief, a relief from the troubles that they in. Okay, go and get that, bro, real quick. Then you get second entry.
This is Job chapter 18 and verse 11. "Terrors shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. His strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side."
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen, man. You know, chiefly to you so-called white people, man. You know, but the terrorists is gonna be on every side, man. You know, it's gonna be coming from all sides, man. That's why you got what? We talked about the pestilences, the famines, okay? We talked about the race wars is going to come. We're going to touch on all these things because this is the problems. Matter of fact, let me look up that word, problems. You know, this is the problems that's going to come, and we're going to see how people react. You know, and a lot of people's reaction, they're going to be shocked, so they're going to be seeking a certain solution, as the brother read. You got something, bro?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 25. Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it cometh. For the Lord shall be thy confidence, and shall keep thy foot from being taken.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's what the Lord commanded us. That's the instruction the Lord has given us that believe in Him. When that sudden fear, when calamity comes, we're not supposed to be bugging out and tripping out of our mind like these people going to be. All right, but that confidence in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, I know that the Lord is going to deliver us out of all trouble, as He has promised throughout the Holy Scriptures.
Yeah, because as the scriptures say, if any man lack wisdom, you know the scripture.
Yeah. Yeah. The hopeful elect is going to expect that the Lord is going to protect them.
Yeah.
So when he actually already told us these things. That's why Yahweh Shai said, in the world you should have tribulation, but in me you should have peace. You know? And he said, be of good cheer, I have overcame the world.
Right.
You see? So we know that we're going to have these things, but because he told us these things, he warned us of them before, he's allowing us to prepare ourselves, and then we're going to put our trust in him. So the hopeful elect, we're not going to seek the solutions of the so-called white man. The Lord is seeking his own solution as well. You know?
Yeah. You got it.
Yeah. This is James 1 and 5. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High, that give it to all men liberally.
Yeah, that's to the sincere brothers out there, man. You know? Hey, because, you know, hey, we still caught in this flesh. So you going to have that thought in your mind. Damn, considering your situation, you know, you'll be like, damn, man, what am I doing in this situation? Hey, but what's that scripture in Second Esdras? They talk about cast your heavy thoughts onto the Lord.
14.
You know, you get that for me real quick?
Yep.
Yeah.
This is James 1 and 5. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him.
You want to expound?
Yeah, because you know the scriptures say, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
Mm-hmm.
So, to be protected in that time, you need wisdom. And the Lord said He gives it to all men who asks of Him sincerely. He's going to give you that wisdom. He's going to protect you.
Right.
That wisdom is going, that wisdom, that knowledge that we have, that's going to be our stability in them times, man.
Yeah.
You know? Well, all you other people who's going to be caught unawares, you ain't going to have that kind of stability, and you're going to be looking for it. You see? And ultimately, it's not no secret of what we're getting to. You people are going to take the chip, man. They creating a problem. You seeing these little things, not little, but they're part of the prophecies, which they going to use to usher in this chip, man. You know? And a lot of you people going to take it. The men of the Lord, the true men of the Lord, ain't going to take it, man. You got a lot of men that's out here perpetrating to be the men of the Lord, the prophets, the perpetrator. They got faith. Well, it's going to be put to the test, man.
Yeah.
You know? And us as well. Matter of fact, what you better get?
See what you call second Ezra?
Go ahead, get that. And then brother get the revelation. You know, it's going to before the whole world, the hour of temptation.
I'm going to start up, though. Because you just said, this is second Ezra 16, and I'll start at 70. But there shall be in every place in the next city a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none.
Yeah. They said in every place, man. That's how it's gonna be. Hey, like the brother love to go into that drinking of that cup. Like how Shai felt hated by the whole world, man. We're gonna feel that. It's gonna be a great insurrection upon them that fear the Lord, man. Yeah. And it's gotta happen to prove who really about the Lord or not, man.
Yeah.
See, people think that it's just Esau creating these. No, the Lord is creating these problems, man.
Yeah.
You know?
That's it. Yeah, I got it.
The Lord said, think not that I'm come to send peace on earth. Right. I'm come to send a sword. And then after that, the Lord goes into how your own enemies are going to be those of your household, your loved ones, those that you built relationships with.
You wanna know why? Because they're gonna be feeling the pressure, and they're gonna want relief from that pressure. Yeah. And then they're gonna be thinking we said they're gonna deliver you up, thinking that they doing the Most High's will, man.
Yeah.
Keep going on.
I got the definition for insurrection.
Mm-hmm.
It says a violent uprising against an authority or government. You know, it said a great insurrection is coming.
Against us, you know.
It says a violent uprising against an authority or government. That's gonna happen in all type of facets. You know, like there's gonna be a uprising against the government that be right here, but even the government of the Lord. You know, is the men of the Lord. There's gonna be people attacking us. You know, now people gonna be put out, quote unquote, loved ones gonna be put to the test. You know, there ain't none of them built for that. Ain't none of them built for the whole entire government, the whole entire world to be coming at you and wanting them to give you up, man. You know, they gonna ultimately do it. Even look at Peter. You know, even when he said he wasn't going to go against the Lord, or you know, he did it 3 times. You know, because he seen that pressure of the world.
That's right.
You know, that heavy pressure, man. You know.
I'll do this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
This is Psalms 94 and 16. I saw it 15. But judgment shall return unto righteousness, and all the upright in heart shall follow it. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? You know, and that's why the scriptures say that the world doesn't hate us, but it hates the Lord that is in us, because the Lord testified that the works that they do are evil, man.
Yeah.
These people are workers of iniquity, and time for iniquity is ending right now with the return of our Lord.
Yeah.
So they're going to try to come at us with evil, with malintent.
Because the people of America hate feedback. You know, they can't take feedback. They can't take criticism. So if you out there boldly, right in their face, telling them everything that they think is right is wrong, and then they gonna get the green light to roll on you, they gonna roll on you with everything that they got. You know, and bros ain't got nothing, no physical weapons. You know, but prophecy, man. Hey, this stuff is gonna happen, and this is the end game. We're gonna win. You know, and bros gotta remember that no matter how hard it get, cause it's gonna get hard. You know, you ain't in this lifetime you ain't seen nothing like that. You know, especially the bros that's growing up in America, you ain't seen nothing like that. Or what's gonna befall this place, man. Yeah. So you gonna get those butterflies, man. Don't get it twisted. You know, you gonna be like, oh shit, what the fuck? But you gonna have to gird up your loins quick, man. Quick, and you gotta remember this. You gotta remember, hey, that's wisdom and knowledge. The understanding of this, you know, and then that's why it's important for bros to be around each other, because you get that feeling, that kingdom of heaven spirit when bros is around, man. And you gonna have to conjure that spirit up when this stuff happen, man. You know?
Yeah, we trying to paint that picture of how terrible it's gonna be out here, man. You know, a lot of people, they think, you know, they come to this truth, you know, you get into that you know, that cycle, if you will, you know, just going to camp doing video, but it's gonna get a lot rougher, man.
Hell yeah.
You know, it's gonna get a lot rougher. Edris said, woe is me, what shall befall me in them days, man? You know? I got this quick scripture. This is Luke 23 and 28. It says, but Yahushua turning unto them said, daughters of Jerusalem, weep not for me, but weep for yourselves and for your children. For behold, the days are coming in which they shall say, blessed are the barren and the wombs that never gave bear. Salah. And the wombs that never bear, and the paps which never gave suck. And it says, then shall they begin to say to the mountains, fall on us, and to the hills, cover us. For if they do these things in a green tree, what shall be done in the dry? And what represents them hills, man? And they're gonna be looking for some covering, man.
Yeah.
You know, even some of them, they're gonna be seeking death, literally. You know, but a lot of people, they're gonna be seeking them coverings. Oh, going to Egypt. You know.
Oh, for help. Oh, yeah.
You had something?
Just an example, but go ahead and finish your whole point.
No, that was it. Go ahead.
Just going into prophecy, you got to think about how terrible that day gonna be if this prophecy is actually gonna come to pass. It's Isaiah 4:1. It says, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel.
Yeah.
Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
Right.
And that word reproach means shame. So to knock the woman off her high horse, this proud beast that's going rampant right now, rampant,
Yeah.
regarding nothing, you know.
That's painting that picture of how bad it's gonna be, because you see the level of pride
My
that these women is
God.
on. You know, you think that's the last thing that they'd rather die. They'd say it. They'd rather die.
Yeah.
Hey, they got this shit that's going around on social media where these women is proposing to the man, getting on their knee. You got bitches talking about something. I'd rather drink. I'd rather
Yeah.
count sand on the sea.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
They be talking about they be talking some crazy. They be
But
saying some crazy comments, man.
Yeah.
You know, but they gonna go from that to saying, man, it don't matter. It don't matter.
That's right.
You know, that's how bad it's gonna be, man.
Yeah, they're gonna be begging you.
They gonna be seeking that solution. That's why they gonna try to come to us. But some of them they gonna try to go to Esau.
Yeah.
Yeah, but imagine that though. Go ahead.
Now,
I'm
I'm
losing my
gonna say,
thought.
what does that remind you of? When Jake told Moses in the wilderness,
Mhm.
Moses, we're not trying to talk to you. We want to talk with the Most High. And the Most High didn't say a word. He just cleared his throat, and they got all scared. Like, Moses, let's speak to you before we die. When the Lord starts, because we're talking about the Lord visiting the earth which He made. The Lord's like right now, people are getting a little. They're getting all bent out of shape over coronavirus and this bullshit. It's about to kick up a little bit, but the scriptures say, "When you shall see these things, be not troubled, for this is the beginning of sorrows."
Right.
We understand this is nothing. When the Lord really starts visiting the earth, man, these people are gonna be in paralyzing fear, man,
Quick.
to the point where they're gonna humble themselves.
Quick brief. This is Isaiah 45:7. It says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh, do all these things. Keep on.
That's right. The Lord does all these things, man. And we're speaking of those things which the Lord is about to do on the earth, man. And the only way to get out of it is to hearken diligently now, man,
Mm-hmm.
before that destruction comes.
Yeah. In the book of Proverbs, the first chapter, it says, turn you at my reproof, man. He said, hey, man, you supposed to listen now. You know, before I stretched out my hand and no man regarded. You know, this is your opportunity now. You know, you stumbling upon some Israelite videos on YouTube. You know, you have to be. You know, but hey, that's the Most High stretching out His hand and no man regard. So if you missing this door of opportunity right now, you know, or even if you squandering the opportunity once you in the camps, man. You know, you just squandering the opportunity, not just not doing nothing, man. You know, you gotta prioritize your life around the truth, around your Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. You claim you love Him, you know, and in that way, because we got that scripture at my camp, but this is Isaiah 40:28. It says, "Hast thou not known? Hast thou not heard that the everlasting power Yahweh, the Creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary. There is no searching of His understanding. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might He increaseth strength." So you don't know, man. You don't know the strength you're gonna have. You may be, you know, hey, man, who knows? When shit just pop off and you caught in a situation, but hey, it's the Lord that's gonna give you strength. Give a damn what you doing to prepare yourself in that day, man. Hey, you don't know how you gonna be in a situation you haven't been in. The Lord is gonna give you the strength, man. You know, it says, even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon Yahweh shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Man, that's spiritual powers, man. And that's a gift that's given that's given by the Lord, man. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. You know? So the ones who gonna get that, it says, but they that wait upon Yahweh shall renew their strength. And that's what we doing, man. We waiting on our power, man. You know? And that's what you gotta continue to do. You know, as Luke 9:62 say, any man putting his hand to the plow and looking back is not fit for the kingdom of the Most High. So you're not going to be protected in that day. You know, Because it's all about protection. Esau is going to be unleashed, man. You can't fight that man on your own. You know, we need the Lord. You know, you can go starving for 3, 4, 5 days. You know, you're going to need the Lord to bless you, man. You know, these days are coming.
You had a precept. Back up what you said. And this is the headliner for Amos, the 9th chapter. It says, the Lord's inescapable judgments. And I'm going to just start at verse 1. It says, I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door, that the posts may shake, and cut them in the head, all of them, and I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. Though they dig into hell, thence shall mine hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. You know, and that's going into the you know, certain even Israelites trying to escape the Lord's plagues, his judgments, man. The Lord is still going to find a way, and he's going to get them in the end, man. You know, via the angels.
That's what happened when, people didn't trust in the Lord. They tried trusting something else, man. Then it's going to be that time when the Lord is going to come get them, man. You know, ultimately, the scriptures say, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. You know, so when these things start to happen, because right now everybody is into themselves, man. Like the scriptures say, in the last days these people shall become lovers of themselves. But when the power starts to be shown, they're gonna start to fall in line. Okay. First, they're gonna think that power was coming from Esau, because they don't know the Lord. They're gonna be thinking Esau is bringing upon that power, because he's gonna present the solution to them. And they're going to go to him. Matter of fact, did you get the one in Isaiah?
It's Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord.
Yeah. They didn't seek the Lord, man. And they going down to Egypt for help. But that's why I said, woe unto you, man. Destruction unto you. That's what we talk about in Revelation, man. This is going to come upon the whole world, to try the whole world, man. But our people, a lot of them is going to go to Egypt for help. Egypt, a.k.a. America, man. You're a ruler.
This is over in the 30th chapter, Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that may add sin to sin.
See? You're going to be adding sin to sin, man. You know, you're just going to make the Most High even more angry, man. You already got judgment coming, but you want to just go betray him? You know, you want to go to Egypt. A lot of you going to take the chip, you're going to take the FEMA help, and end up gone, man. Yeah. You know?
God, I have a precept for you.
There's still some more. Verse 2, it says, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked of my mouth, to strengthen himself in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. It says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Yo, that was good one. Yeah, because I got one in Judith that make, because it was so pretty much. Oh, that's why I wanted you to finish Esdras too, you know. But let me get this real quick. This is Judith 7 in verse 24. It says, God be judged between us and you, for ye have done us great injury, in that ye have not required peace of the children of Assur. For now we have no helper, but God hath sold us into their hands, and we should be thrown down before them with thirst and great destruction. Yeah, because that's when they had just was getting out of captivity, you know, and they was about to be taken down. This was Holly Furness and what was the guy's name, man? Achior, you know. They was coming, and they was coming to take us down. They ain't have faith, man. That's why it says, for now we have no helper, but the Most High have sold us into their hands, that we should be thrown down before them with thirst and great destruction. So right then and there, that's a part of the family, man. Or you being cut off. Right now, Trump, he's supposedly doing a 2% cut in the budget, which is going to come from what? The fundings from you jakes, man. A lot of the social programs, they say, which includes food stamps, man. You know, Section 8 housing. A lot of these things that he's trying to cut, while meanwhile he's strengthening his military, man. Oh, a lot of our people, they go to the army to seek some sort of help, man.
Yeah.
That's why they call they came up with the video, the poverty draft, man. You know? It says, now therefore call them unto you and deliver the whole city for a spoil to the people of Halifernes and to all his army, for it is better for us to be made a spoil unto them than to die of thirst. For we will be his servants, that our souls may live, and not see the death of our infants before our eyes, nor our wives, nor our children to die. So, just like what happened in actual Egypt, our people sold themselves into slavery because they needed that food, because of the famine hit. So what are people gonna do now, especially you fucking Americans who eat 3 to 5 times a day? Maybe even 6. Plus dessert. You know? What happens when you got a shortage of food, man? You know? They're gonna say that our soul may live. Let's just do what he says, man. Because they didn't trust in the Lord. But you got some of the righteous men, those when we are the same elk, they was like, fuck that, man. Because I know, even if I'm being saved for a time, what was his name? 2nd Maccabees 6 chapter. I think it was 7 or 6. But he said, I may be saved for a little season, but ultimately I'm going to be got by the Lord, man. That's what's going to be in but that's what's going to hold us over, man. It's a part of that wisdom that we gaining now, so that we don't just give in like the rest of everybody, man. You know? They said, oh, when it comes to the children, don't let their children be starving. You know?
Yeah.
They wife be starving. Look at it, especially you men, man. You women worshipers, man.
Yep.
You know? I do anything for my wife. She's my entire world. What you think they gonna do, man? They gonna be willing to steal, kill, and everything for their children, man. I mean, their wives, man.
Yeah, you be willing to go against the Lord. You know? You be willing to sell your soul, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know? You have no faith.
Go to 2nd Esdras again, bro.
Okay. 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse 70. For there shall be in every place in the next city a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their homes.
See, that's what's going to happen. Especially you people, you think it's cool to be a prophet right now, but they're going to come after you, man. Y'all want you to keep going on that, you know? But they're going to come after you, man. Take all your goods. That's what it said, man. And you know, when a crisis happens, the government has it, they have authority to just take your shit, man. In the name of the greater good. So that they can ration things out, man. Go ahead.
It says, verse 73, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried in the gold and the fire. Hear, O ye, my beloved, saith the Lord. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I'll deliver you from the same. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your God.
Yo, Salah, read that verse again, the previous one.
It says, verse 74, hear, O ye, my beloved, saith the Lord. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand.
Go up one more.
73, it says, then shall...
Hold on, read, go ahead.
Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire.
Yeah, we're gonna know who's the Lord's chosen. We're gonna know who wasn't his chosen, because a lot of right now you can't tell, man. Well, the unspiritual people, they can't tell, you know. But then we're gonna know, man, who's who, because the fire is gonna hit, man. You gonna see who's gold and silver, man, and you gonna see who wasn't nothing but wood and hay. You know. Go get that real quick, then jump back.
This is Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
See? It's coming. See, ultimately all this stuff that's happening that the Lord already told us about is coming to try everybody, man.
Yeah.
This is why the Lord put it in this demon's mind to create a chip, man. Who wants total control? And you people gonna take it. And that's why I say he calls it all. He gonna cause the situations to happen, man.
Sure.
Problem, reaction, solution, man. But we expect these things to happen, and we got a different solution. We believe that it's gonna be a different solution, man. Keep going on that, brother.
Verse 74 it says, Hear, O ye, my beloved, saith the Lord. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same.
The days of trouble are at hand. You know? This is to all you people, man. The days of trouble are at hand, man. You know, the Apostle Dahar was just watching his video. His, just in transit. Saying whatever he came to. He said, man, I foresee this thing could happen in the next year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. But we'll see. I feel the same way. Just look at everything, man. Look at everything that's happening.
Yeah.
You know? I know people that has to go to the war right now, man. You know, that has to go overseas, man. They trembling and shit, man. Yeah, you thought it was all good getting that check. Now you gonna have to expect you a woman too, man. What the fuck you gonna do over there? They gonna be subject to getting raped and shit. This is what's about to happen, man. The days of trouble is at hand. You people thought it was a game when we was out there telling you what was gonna happen, man. And you gonna see it and be scared as hell.
Yeah. And the Lord said the Lord is warning us, those that believe, that troubled times gonna come. Even like it's gonna come on us. The scripture say the righteous shall scarcely be saved. But we're still supposed to have our trust and faith in the Lord. Say, look, it's about to get rough. Are you still gonna rock and roll with me? Just like if you were with a woman, you had a woman and shit, and things weren't doing so hot, you would still want that woman to rock with you. We know in this time that's not gonna happen. But as believers in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, we're supposed to be that faithful woman unto the Lord.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I got something. You had something, bro?
Nah, just saying you gotta be what you want out of your woman. You gotta be that woman unto the Lord. You know, just summing up what the bro just said.
Yeah.
You know?
I'll have this brother read it.
14 and 12.
Yep.
This is Revelation chapter 14 and 14 and verse 12.
What's the next page? How skinny is them pages?
This is Revelation 14 and 12. It says, Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High and the faith of Yahweh Shai.
See, we gotta keep the commandments and the faith of the Lord, man. Hey, the Lord commanded us to be men and stand strong in the face of this adversity, man. You know, that's our faith, though. Keep going.
This is verse 13. And I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, Right blessed are the dead which die in the Lord from henceforth. Yet saith the Spirit that they may rest from their labors and their works do follow them.
Yeah. You know? So even if we do die, man, our works is going to follow us if we stay faithful until the end, man. Strive for truth until death, and the Lord's going to fight for you, man. He said you're going to have a crown laid up for you, man. You know? So no matter how bad it may look, you know, Lord's willing, no matter how bad it may look, we're not going to give up. You know, we're not going to just seek Esau for succor, man. You know?
This is what you quoted earlier in Maccabees. It's 2 Maccabees 6 and 26. 2 Maccabees 6 and 26. It says, For though for the present time I should be delivered from the punishment of men, yet should I not escape the hand of the Almighty, neither alive nor dead. Wherefore now manfully changing this life, I will show myself such as one, as mine age requireth, and leave a notable example to such as be young, to die willingly and courageously for the honorable and holy laws. And when he had said these words, immediately he went to the torment.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes, a lot of times some people have to die for this thing, man. A lot of people gonna be beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai. You know? But that's the end game for us, man. Yeah. Some people, the end may be that death, but it ain't even the end.
Yeah.
This is the end of this life.
But something you always gotta keep in mind, the scriptures say you would not be tempted beyond your measures. So if you're going through it, you gonna have the strength to be able to get through.
Yep.
You know, you just got there. If you are the elect.
That's why I said he said with that temptation he shall make a way for you to escape, man. You
Sure.
know?
If you ready to be beheaded for the name of the Lord, bro, you the elect.
That's right.
If you standing firm and you walk into that gallows like, you know what, call all you how about Shemal Shah, you the elect, you know? Period.
This is Revelation 20:4. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Hamashiach Yahushua 1,000 years. You know, in the beginning of that verse says, I saw the thrones.
Yeah.
So if you be beheaded for Yahushua's sake, immediately you're about to be placed into a position of authority, and you're going to reign, meaning rule, with Yahushua
Yeah.
forever.
He said, I seen the souls of them, you know? It's not what you see right now. He's saying the souls of them, man. Yo, it's so spiritual what it's going to be, man. It's so much more than what you can see. You know? It's so much more than what you can see, man. It's crazy. You know, it's just the spirit. You know, you got to get in the spirit and to the best of your ability, you know, plan your weeks around staying in the spirit. Because going in abroad is a dangerous game. His brother's growing up and learning now, man. You know, it's a dangerous game playing in abroad, man. You know, stay in the spirit. You know, that's how you keep that strength, man. Keep that faith. Keep your spirit boosted. You know.
Second Ezra chapter 16 and 74. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I'll deliver you from the same.
Mm-hmm.
Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your guide. Keep going.
No, that's it on that part. Did you get 15? Oh, you probably get 15. Brother was quoting it earlier, second Ezra 15.
Oh, 15, 16. I got something real quick.
Go ahead.
It's Malachi 4:1. It says, For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as cows in the stall. You know, and that's just another faith booster, man. All the people that's doing wickedly, going against Yahweh Shemal Shah, is going to be burnt up. That's the end game. But us, we're going to be delivered, man. You know, one way or another. You know, you just got to stay on this right path. Stay on this right side, man.
Scriptures say, what fellowship does light have with darkness? You know, because the more and more you're in this truth, the more and more you're in the faith, and you see the people that's not in faith, constantly, by the minute, by the hour, they're constantly rebelling against the Most High. Man. It's their way of life. You can clearly see, like, oh yeah, if the Most High destroys them, like, that makes sense. Because that's all they do is rebel against the Most High, man. You know, so we got to constantly, like the brother say, stay in the Word so we can keep ourselves holy and separate from that. But keep us, have hope of escaping that judgment, man.
That's right.
Got it?
Yeah. This is Sirach chapter 41 and verse 3. Fear not the sentence of death. Remember them that have been before thee and that come after. For this is the sentence of the Lord over all flesh.
Yeah. Going through.
Kind. So, why would we, have fear? Like the scripture says, why would we fear what man can do? You know, we know there's a higher power, the Lord, that he's in control, man. You know, that ultimately the Lord has control over whether we live or die, man. You know, that's why we are to live righteously and keep the Lord's what he commanded us to do, man. You know, because it's not the end game. That's really the beginning. You know.
Precept. This is wisdom of Solomon 3 and 1. But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of the Most High, and there shall no torment touch them. In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken from misery. And they're going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace. For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality. And having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded.
Greatly rewarded.
For the Most High proved them and found them worthy for himself. As gold in the furnace hath he tried them, and received them as a burnt offering. And in the time of their visitation they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. They shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he hath cared for his elect.
That's simple and plain, man. That makes you want to be a part of that, man. You know, it's glory, man. Like, that's a great honor. You know, you shouldn't want nothing other than that. You know, you shouldn't even be second guessing it. You know, nothing. That's beautiful, man.
Yeah. Brother, you said glory, like it made me think of the Troy or whatever. The warrior, what was his name?
True.
I forgot his name. Achilles. His whole mission and purpose was he wanted to be remembered forever. You know, and this is the key to that. You know, being remembered forever, receiving that glory, being joint heirs with Yahweh Shai.
It's heavy, bro.
You know, like even when you're in the world and shit, whatever you were doing in the world, you're trying to make a name for yourself. You're working diligently hard because you want to make a name. But the only way to truly make a name is to be the first that trusted in Yahweh Shai. That's why the scriptures say what's greater, a good name is better than riches, man. The Lord's going to give us a good name, glory. He's going to give us everlasting riches, man. Peace forever, man.
He said you're going to reign over the people, man. You know, reign meaning rule over the people. You know, like everybody's going to look up to you and be like, you know, that's a great man, you know.
Yeah, I just had something quick, and this is Obadiah, the 17th verse. It says, "But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions." You know, going to the elect, the Lord, he gave unto his people, Jacob or Israel, the inheritance of our oppressors, our enemies, man. You know, if we're going to basically reign and rule over the world, we'd be part of that number, man. Lord's will. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man.
This is Romans 11:4.
Start up a little bit. Start at 3.
Okay.
You know, 'cause that's what's going to happen.
Romans 11:3. It says, "Lord, they have killed thy prophets and digged down thy altars, and I am left alone, and they seek my life. But what saith the answer of the Most High unto him, or of God unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. Even so, then at this present time also, there's a remnant according to the election of grace. And if by grace, then is it no more of works. Otherwise, grace is no more grace. But if it be of works, then is it no more grace. Otherwise, work is no more work."
Yeah, that was it, you know, earlier. You know, hey, if the Lord got 7,000 men that haven't bowed the knee, man, even though in the face of death, because that's one of the things actually, I think I found it. Yeah, real quick. Sirach 26:5 says, "There be 3 things that my heart feareth, and the 4th I was so afraid. The slander of a city," which we're going to face that. It says, "the gathering together of an unruly multitude, and a false accusation." Yahweh Shai had to face all 3 of them. It says, all these are worse than death.
You gonna drink
You know? But that's going to come. But ultimately, it's certain men that's not going to bow the knee to Baal, man. And if you fight for the Lord, he going to fight for you, man. If you don't deny him, he's not going to deny you. You know, that's what we believe. Matter of fact, get the word solution again. Because you got that sentence of death. All men, small and great. That's why even this our temptation is gonna be fall. And these days, man, everybody gonna be tried, man. And the humans, so-called humans, they want to seek to save their life, man, because they fear death.
That's right.
You know, and it's gonna be death staring in their face, man. You know, but you're gonna have to choose it. Hey, cause to them it's gonna be like Scripture say, life and death. You know, choose life. You're gonna get whichever one is likening to you. But to them choosing death, like they look at us. As Scripture say, to them it looking like we dying, man.
Yeah.
Look at, I forgot how exactly it went.
Yeah.
It seems to them that we dying. You know, so that option that we're gonna take, which we know is choosing life, they think that that's choosing death. So the opposite is them. The chip to them is choosing life, man.
Yeah.
But really, it's choosing death. And that's what happens when they see everything upside down, man. Like the Scripture say, woe be to them that call good evil, that take darkness for light and light for darkness. And that's why they stay blinded, so they're going to think that that's life, man. You know, they're going to think that what we doing is taking death. But our solution, yeah, even if it looked like death, you know, it had that life, the reign with the Lord, as the brother was saying. Get that everlasting name. Because everybody going to talk about it, man. You know, it's going to be, through Spirit, it's going to be a new high holy day. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
When we get delivered out of this thing, man. And they're going to have to read about us, man. You know? Lord willing, we be them men that didn't bow down, man. You know? And everybody else did, man. You know?
Was in the Psalm, I read it, read it again. 3 and 2. In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and the departure is taken for misery, and they're going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace.
Yo, it said that they was unwise, man. You know? In the sight of the unwise, we seem to die. Because you stupid, like the Scripture said, man. Go ahead.
It says, for though they be punished in the sight of men, yet their hope is full of immortality. And having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded.
That's it. I mean, not that's it, but you know. It said, read that verse again, bro.
It says, for though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality.
Our hope is full of immortality, man. Like we was just going into. We want that everlasting name, man. We want that first immortal bodies, man. You know, build that first crop. And then what?
It says, and having been a little chastised,
Yeah, compared to what we're gonna receive, it ain't shit, man.
they shall be greatly rewarded. For the Most High proved them and found them worthy for himself.
That's it, man. You know, that's the reward that we seeking. What's your reward gonna be, man? You know? Because everybody gonna get a reward. When the Lord comes, he got them. Some people's reward just gonna be damn death, man. From the Lord. And they thought that they was all good, man. That's what, when peace and safety and sudden destruction gonna come upon your ass, man. They gonna think they good, man. They gonna be eating and drinking. They gonna think that they established. Because the scriptures say that they gonna look like they establishing their enterprise, man. You know? Then they gonna be completely destroyed, man.
Yeah.
You know? That's okay.
This is Sirach 4 and 28. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. You know, it's that simple. You know, we gotta fight unto death, man. This truth is more valuable than our own life, man. Peter said, Lord, we have forsaken all to follow thee. And that includes his own life, man.
Right.
We gotta forsake our life for the sake of Yahweh Shai, man.
Right.
Because that's
no,
what,
you about to say exactly
that's what
what I
Yahweh
was
Shai did for us.
I was about to say that.
He died for us first, man.
Yeah.
So the least you can do, the scripture says it's your reasonable service to give your body as a living sacrifice.
Right.
We're not even, some of us not even physically gonna die, man.
And it may not, yeah, exactly. It might not even have to come to that, you know? But it might do. And you best to have that faith like Abraham, you know, where he was going to have to sacrifice his son to the very last second. He was about to do that shit, man. You know?
Yeah, that's like doing yourself, man.
Yeah, he was about to do it. He was about to do it, and then the Lord was like, nah, we might be faced with a situation. You might have to die, man. You about to get your head chopped off, and the Lord just deliver you out of it, man. But you gotta show that faith, man. You know? Hey, read that word, because we're gonna end it with this, man. What is your solution gonna be? What's the definition, bro?
Okay, I read the root. It says from Old French Latin to loosen, and the definition is a means of solving a problem or dealing with a difficult situation.
Yeah. How are you gonna solve this difficult situation, man? We know what a lot of the 2/3. We know what the majority of the world is gonna do, man. They gonna cave under pressure, man. You know, the elect. That's why they gonna deserve that position, man. They didn't cave, man. You know.
Yeah. That's why it says in Esdras, then I began to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord, man.
That's right.
It's all about standing stiff for the name of the Lord. And it's gonna be put to the test who's really about the Lord or not, man. Talking doesn't mean anything. You know, the Lord's gonna really show it who's really about the Lord.
Hey, so with that, Lord willing, that was an edifying lesson. We want to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
double honor to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all the hopeful elect that's fighting, you know, and you know, hoarding them spiritual riches in these last days. All right. So to you, brothers, we're gonna say shalom.
Shalom.